Cleaning for me has looked a little different over the past couple of years. When the girls were really little, I pretty much did all the cleaning myself. That was probably some of the hardest times for me because the girls were little and I was pregnant almost back to back. So that was a little bit difficult, trying to clean all of the house, maintaining the little girls, and being pregnant. I've done that for many, many years. I've also a couple of times hired somebody to come in and help me for a couple of hours just when I need like those detailed things done. Today I'm gonna be starting kind of doing something a little different. All the kids have like chores at home. Everybody's kind of responsible for something different. They just have to do that because they live here. One of the things that I'm fixing to start with the girls, they have, like I said, they've always had some sort of responsibility. But what we're fixing to start doing, I'm going to, at least through the summer, because we're done with schoolwork, yay! So I have a little bit more time than I usually have. I'm going to recruit the 3 girls. Harley is 11, Eliza is 10, and Selah is 8. They're a lot older now and more responsible, can take on a little bit more, think a little bit more outside of the box, other than when I say, hey, go clean up your room, and they push it all under the bed, which has happened before. So they are going to be coming alongside me today. Each girl has an assigned task for all the rooms. For example, one will be going through and organizing, picking up the trash. Another one will be wiping down the baseboards, wiping down all the cabinets, etc. And another one will be doing another task, and I'll be doing another task until we'll move from room to room and knock out everything. Now, I am going to pay the girls for helping me, as long as they do a good job. And my thinking behind that is multiple things. Not only am I teaching them to work heartily as if they were working to the Lord and not unto men, because that's what Colossians 3 tells us, but also I'm teaching them a form of responsibility. If you do work and you do it well, you'll get rewarded. With the reward, they're going to learn saving, tithing, and spending. Now, that is a program that we've had in effect here, especially with Anthem, because he does multiple chores outside and gets rewarded for that. The girls, which are now old enough to take on that responsibility, are going to be learning the same disciplines here. So I feel like now that we're out of school into summer, that we're going to be setting a time aside every couple of weeks to come in, and we're going to detail clean the house from one side to the other. All 3 girls are going to help me. They are going to get rewarded for it, but really even deeply and more than that is they're being taught responsibility, they're being taught money management, and they're being taught biblical principles just by cleaning the house. So we're about to jump in and get started. We're going to start in the room that's further away from us. We're going to work our way up, and we're going to bring y'all along with us for just a little while. Many of you may be wondering what type of vacuum I have. It is called a Serena vacuum. Functions like what a Rainbow, many of you are familiar with the most popular Rainbow vacuum cleaner. However, it is much more economical and functions the same. We're of course not affiliated with it, but absolutely love the way it cleans. Many of you know when you push a broom across a concrete floor, if you're looking at it from the sunlight, you can see all the particles flying around. So this, as I said, functions much like a Rainbow vacuum cleaner, but it's a Serena brand, and it's much more economical. And I absolutely love the fact that I can go around the house and suck up all the trash and suck up all the dust, and those particles are not just being expressed into the air. Well, that is one chore checked off the list. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship. There's nothing more refreshing to me than having a clean house, everything put in its place, nice smells, fresh flowers on the table, which is what I'm supposed to go do next. There's nothing better than that, but it's a hate relationship too, because I know my kids can turn it upside down in like no time. So it is a love-hate relationship. I love to clean. I love when my house is picked up and organized and fresh, but I know it won't last very long. But it is done for today. The girls, I really enjoyed them cleaning alongside me. We won't have to do this again for a couple of weeks, so that's one thing checked off of the list for this week that we had to do. We had to get the house cleaned. It was much needed, but we are done. Thank goodness. We are going to get a treat. We have some homemade milkshakes. We got some strawberries from outside today. I already had some homemade ice cream in the freezer, so we are fixing to whip up together a little treat. We're fixing to get in the kitchen and make some strawberry milkshakes. There's not another straw.
Mom, I want strawberry, Mom.
What you think?
I haven't tried it yet. It's not bad. It's really good. Don't have to get that close, by the way.
What you think?
I already ate my strawberry.
Before we move our animals for the day, we're actually fishing some. Audie's got a fish. What's so funny though is Romeo is trying to get to, you see Romeo? He's trying to get to these geese. We've got 2 native geese that just kind of hang out here.
They always come.
So he will literally go and try to get in the water, but he can't go over his head and he can't swim really good yet. He chases them out to the deeper water and they just kind of laugh at him. Nothing better than fishing for the afternoon. Aiden's somewhere out here fishing. I don't know where he's at. So instead of catching fish, you caught a tree?
Yeah.
So you got a limb brim?
Yeah.
I think when we fish with the kids, we catch more limb brim and grass bass more than actually